You've got to come. Maris, for God's sake, you have 37 wigs. Just go down to the wig vault and pick one. You know, I'd always assumed I'd have children, but if Maris and I don't reconcile soon, the issue will be moot. She's a tad older than I am, and her biological clock is winding down a bit.
Luckily, she flies to Zurich twice a year to have it reset.
Not this year. Maris has chosen to fly off to a clinic in the Alps for an experimental rejuvenation treatment. Only one man performs the procedure, and she wants to see him before he's extradited.
Well,
yeah. Maris was a big fan of his.
No.
Yes, that was the one dance she could do. The hustle was too strenuous. She had no booty to shake. But her fetching little underbite was just perfect for the barracuda.
Oh, I couldn't see past the outfit. Who wears a black dress and a veil on a cruise?
Ross, the woman has virtually no pigmentation. 3 minutes in the sun, she'd sear like an ahi tuna.
I'm kind of curious to meet her anyway. You know, in all these years, I've never actually seen her face.
Well, I haven't seen her most recent one, so this will be a new experience for both of us.
Oh, wait. I see her coat on the hat rack.
Look closer. Is the hat rack moving?
Oh, my God!
It is bejeweled, but not overdone, much like my Maris. The craftsmanship is breathtaking. It's been so expertly restored, you can barely see the stitching.
Again, like Maris.
I gave Maris her birthday saddle. Apparently, the oils in the saddle reacted badly with her cellulite cream. Created a powerful epoxy.
Oh, dear.
Yes. It took an hour and a full bottle of nail polish remover to get her free. I've never seen her look so seductive. She wore a clingy gown, crimson lipstick, even earrings, which she tends to avoid as they make her head droop. 1 hour of passion can sustain her for months. She stores it up like some sexual camel.
You fell asleep with your cheek right against the ice tray.
Oh, that's so strange. I dreamt I was tangoing with Maris. If things get worse, there is a technique of sleep feeding, I know. It involves an eyedropper and a high-fructose protein shake.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, it worked on Maris.
How about some celery?
Oh, no celery. I hate the stuff.
Me too. Why do you have it then?
I guess it's just habit. Maris used to like to have it around in case she felt like binging. Please, you call that a tantrum? Maris used to do that once a week. Poor thing needed help slamming the door.
Do you remember the woman who brought this box in?
Yeah, she was very well dressed and really, really thin.
That could be a lot of people.
Yeah, she just dropped off the gift and then ordered a whole milk mocha with whipped cream and chocolate shavings.
Oh, thank God, that's not her.
Yeah, it was really weird though. She took a really long whiff of it and then just handed it back.
In fact, she was eerily calm. She just stood there with a blank stare on her face, rubbing her ocelot. I don't have to ask her. She's out of the country. She's in Antwerp having her elbows done. When she weighed at her debutante ball, let's see, this many pounds and that many ounces.
Good Lord, no one could weigh that and live.
Well, oh, Maris had it made after she lost power in a storm. Battery operated, works on a clapper, so you can find it in the dark.
Oh.
Only problem was, try as she might, the poor thing could never clap hard enough to activate it.
Bidwell's? My God, isn't that a little pricey?
I'll say it's Maris's favorite store. They give points for every dollar you spend there. One year, she got enough to have Tony Bennett come to our house and sing. Do you recall what she used to do when one of our dogs needed a shampoo?
Yes, she'd fill the bathtub with Avion.
Half the time, she'd just get a new dog.
Can you recall a specific incident where Maris lost her temper or behaved in a way you'd characterize as volatile or unstable?
From the moment you slipped that ring onto her bony finger and it slipped right off again.
She's in the final level of her guru's serenity training, the week-long vow of silence, day 6. No, she was deliberately taunting me, playing the same coquettish games we used to play in restaurants, batting her eyes and coyly hiding behind her breadstick.
Lonely man clinging to an available warm body. Well, of course, in Maris's case, that's just an expression.
With convincing women like Maris to spend fortunes on their exterior when, frankly, what they need is to take a good look at the woman inside.
Right. Well, she did have one chemical peel where you could see her kidneys for a while.
That's what you brought us over here for? To gawk at some poor woman's struggle with junk food?
Big deal. So she's overweight. You don't need to point it out. It's rude.
It's childish.
It's Maris.
Hard to believe that's the same frail woman who once sprained her wrist from having too much dip on a cracker.
I was over here having dinner with Maris. I will never forget that night.
Neither will I. I've never seen a person cut a caper in half.
Suppose I'm not used to it. Maris always needed silence to cope with her chronic migraines.
It's odd to spend it with Maris and Niles. Last time she didn't even eat anything. She just sucked air through a rice cake. Boy, he sure picked a winner.
She said she needs to see me.
About what?
I don't know. She was hysterical. I haven't heard her this panicked since her strength gave out halfway through a revolving door. I told her to leave him. If he causes trouble, get a restraining order. She's very upset by the whole thing. Poor thing completely lost her appetite, barely touched her snail. She was trying to calm herself by practicing her tableau vivant pose with the crossbow, which she needs all the practice she can get. She has terribly weak triceps. Well,
They're holding her as a flight risk.
can you imagine?
Well, it didn't help that when they found her, she had a passport, a wig, and $10,000 in her purse.
Maris always has those things in her purse.
Is that you and Maris on your honeymoon?
That is the experimental liposuction center in Gstaad. So, yes. That was Maris. Poor thing lost her shoes. She put them outside her cell to be polished, and someone named Big Judy is holding them for ransom.
Your brother was just telling me how Maris is coping with jail. So, is it true that Maris tried to break out?
Oh, no. Her eyebrow pencil simply rolled out of her cell, and she went to get it. It's really the jail's fault for making those bars so far apart. This is really my brother's day.
Is it true that she fired one of the gardeners because she found a worm on the front walk?
Well, to be fair, Maris has always been frightened and disgusted by them.
It's just a stupid worm.
No, I'm talking about gardeners. Every winter, Maris would fly down to the private island her family owns in the South Pacific. On Christmas, she'd let the native children come by and fish coins from her fountains.
Oh, some kind of coin scooper, huh?
No, it's a stick with a claw on the end of it in case any of the children got too close to her.
How'd she get the tracking bracelet off?
Apparently, she swallowed a salt tablet to make her ankles swell right before they fitted her, and then when the swelling went down, the bracelet just slipped right off.
So that's it. No more Maris.
Strange to think I'll never see her again.
She was a pain, but she was a character.
Well, then, let's drink a toast to her. Well, it's just a drop left.
Well, it's perfect. I can't think of a more fitting toast.
There we go.
To Maris.
Must be drunk in this picture, Niles. You got your arm around a floor lamp.
Oh, no, that's Maris in her Easter hat. I finally got Maris calmed down. I hope you're happy.
All I said was, Maris, why the long face?
Yes, and now she's on the phone to her chin grinder in Zurich.
Where's Maris?
She's taken to her bed. This large earring fad has compressed her spine.